Studies show that over 99% of people over 60 still refrigerate these 9 common foods, oblivious to the damage they're doing to their gut health, heart function, and brain performance. First up, number 9, potatoes. Put them in the fridge, and the cold converts their natural starch into sugar through cold-induced sweetening. And when you fry or roast those chilled potatoes, those sugars combine with amino acids to form acrylamide, which the International Agency for Research on Cancer calls a probable human carcinogen. The University of Idaho tested over 500 potato samples and found a 300% rise in sugar after just 2 weeks at refrigerator temperatures, plus a gritty texture that wrecks everything from mashed potatoes to French fries. The solution? Store potatoes in a dark pantry or cellar at around 45-50 °C, in a paper bag or wicker basket that allows air to circulate, away from onions and light so you avoid both acrylamide and solanine green toxins for shelf life of up to 3 months with none of the hazards. Next, number 8, bread. It may sound odd, but the refrigerator is a bread killer. Cold temperatures accelerate starch retrogradation, meaning those starch molecules crystallize and push out moisture, turning your loaf rock hard in 3 days, a full week faster than it would under normal room temperature storage, according to the Institute of Food Technologists. Worse, your fridge nukes the volatile compounds that give fresh bread its heavenly aroma. Instead, keep your loaf in a bread box or paper bag at room temperature, where it can stay soft and fragrant for up to a week. If you can't finish it, slice and freeze. Frozen slices pop straight into the toaster, tasting almost as good as fresh. Number 7, honey. Archaeologists have found 3,000-year-old honey still edible. Yet when chilled below 50 degrees, honey crystallizes in weeks, loses up to 35% of its natural antimicrobial power, and the cold breaks down its delicate flavor compounds, turning wildflower or manuka into cheap syrup. Store honey at 64 to 75 degrees in a tightly sealed jar away from sunlight. If it crystallizes, simply warm it in a water bath to restore its liquid gold without sacrificing health benefits. Number 6, coffee. Those smooth, dark beans act like sponges, absorbing every odor in your fridge, from garlic to fish. And the constant temperature swings cause condensation, triggering premature aging and even mold. The Specialty Coffee Association warns that refrigerated beans lose 60% of their aroma compounds in just 1 week. Store coffee in an opaque, airtight container at 60-70 degrees Fahrenheit. Buy small batches you'll use within 2 weeks. Or if you must store long-term, portion into vacuum or zip-seal bags, and freeze once, never refreeze, to preserve oils and flavors. Number 5, garlic. In the fridge, it sprouts green shoots that taste bitter and can upset digestion. And the damp, cold environment encourages mold that produces dangerous mycotoxins. UC Davis research shows refrigerated garlic loses half its allicin, the compound that gives it antibiotic and antiviral power, within 10 days. Whole bulbs belong in a mesh bag at 60 to 65 degrees with good airflow. And once you break the head open, use individual cloves within 10 days for peak potency and flavor. Number 4, bananas. A tropical fruit with zero tolerance for cold. Bananas suffer chilling injury below 56 degrees cell membranes rupture, enzymes leak, and the fruit blackens and goes mushy while losing 80% of its vitamin C in 5 days, according to Australia's Queensland Department of Agriculture. Store bananas at 56-70 degrees Celsius. Hang them to avoid bruises, speed ripening in a paper bag with an apple, or slow it by wrapping the stems in plastic wrap. Once perfect, you can chill ripe bananas for a day or two, or peel and freeze them for creamy, ice cream-style smoothies. Number 3. Onions. At fridge humidity of around 95%, onions absorb moisture, grow mold that can produce carcinogenic aflatoxins, and cold also converts their starch to sugar. A 270% hike in just 2 weeks. Texas A&M, ruining both flavor and frying properties. Store whole onions in a cool, dry, ventilated pantry at 45 to 55 in mesh bags or baskets, and keep them separate from potatoes. Only once cut should onions go into the fridge in an airtight container and used within 7 days. Number 2. Tomatoes. Chill them below 54 degrees, and you shut down hundreds of genes responsible for flavor and nutrient production, permanently turning them into bland, mealy water balloons. The University of Florida found that refrigerated tomatoes lose 65% of their heart-protective lycopene and the enzymes needed to absorb it, plus cellular ice damage that shreds texture. Store tomatoes at 55 to 70 degrees Celsius. Stem side down in indirect light, and if you have too many, cook them into sauce and freeze. The heat actually makes lycopene more bioavailable, and freezing preserves it perfectly. And the number 1 refrigeration crime is avocados. Boosting oleic acid and antioxidants, they suffer lipid peroxidation in cold, losing 90% of their protective compounds in 4 days, while enzymes go into overdrive, breaking down cell walls and turning creamy flesh into stringy, watery mush, Stanford research shows. Keep unripe avocados at 65-75 degrees on the counter. To speed ripening, add a banana to a paper bag. Then eat or use within 2 to 3 days. Or use our cut half hack. Leave the pit in, brush with lemon juice, and enjoy fresh for up to 2 days. These 9 fridge mistakes waste groceries, destroy nutrition, and rob you of better health in your golden years. Your body deserves all these benefits, so stop refrigerating them, store them properly, and reclaim their full power. Which of these surprised you most? Have you been chilling them for years without knowing the damage? Share your story below. We read and reply to every comment. Disclaimer: this content is for informational purposes only and does not replace professional medical advice. Always consult your doctor before making changes to your diet or storage practices. Thanks for watching.